All about in parts of the United Kingdom this morning. For example, here in Birmingham, we've had bits and pieces of snowfall on and off throughout the morning, and it is very wet across much of England and Wales, as you can see on the radar picture. Now, the snow is currently falling across parts of northern England and down through Wales. We'll continue to see some heavy snow for Wales, for Cheshire and for Greater Manchester throughout the rest of today, and that's going to drift in a strong northerly wind. That north wind is going to make it feel bitter for nearly all of us this afternoon. We could see gusts as high as 50 or 60 miles an hour in some parts of the north and the west. Now, that wind is circulating around an area of low pressure, and these are the weather fronts which are currently bringing the cloud, the rain, sleet and snow, and they're really not going to move very far in the next 24 hours. So we'll see further snow across northwest England, down across Wales, into the Midlands and down into southwest England too through tonight and into tomorrow. We could also see some snow over the high ground further towards the southeast. Now, where it's not snowing, it's going to stay wet across England and Wales, and with the amount of rain we're going to have in the next 24 hours, I think we are likely to see some localised flooding in places. We'll also have to worry about further snowfall, and we're also likely to have some problems with some snow showers in the north of Scotland. But elsewhere across Scotland and Northern Ireland, this afternoon should be much drier and brighter with spells of sunshine. But for many of us, it really is going to feel cold. Temperatures just 2 or 3 degrees in some places. The far southeast just about holding onto that milder weather. So tonight, the southern half of the British Isles will stay cloudy with further rain, sleet and snow, some ice in northern England as that rain band slowly pushes towards the south. And in the north, despite the wind, it is going to turn quite frosty. Temperatures dropping as low as -2 or -3 degrees. But at least here it'll be a dry and sunny start to the day. Now, there'll be some wintry showers from the word go in northern areas, and it does look like quite a snowy scene in some southern areas during the morning. But I think we'll see the rain, the sleet and the snow tending to fizzle out a bit during the afternoon as brighter skies try to nudge down from the north. It's going to be another raw day, temperatures just 6 or 7 degrees and still in that cold north wind. But then we start to see a change. The weather fronts will clear away from the southeast on Wednesday, allowing high pressure to move in across the British Isles, and that means that for many of us it's going to become much drier and brighter. Plenty of sunshine moving in on Thursday, but it is going to be cold and there'll be some frost to start with, a top temperature of 9 or 10 degrees. Have a very good afternoon.
That blizzards and wintry storms should sweep across the southern half of Britain. The south and southwest of England have been particularly badly hit, and there have been heavy snowfalls in Hampshire, Berkshire and Hertfordshire. Flights to Luton Airport have been badly disrupted, and the airport had to be closed for a time because its runway was blocked by snow. Our reporter John Kay is in one of the worst hit places, Priddy in Somerset. John.
Well, Anna, this is the village green in Priddy, believe it or not, but there's not much green to be seen today. We've had several more inches of snow this morning. The roads are blocked around here and none of the houses have got any electricity at all. For the kids, it means a day off school and the chance to build a snowman. But for the farmers around here, life is a lot more difficult. Springtime in Somerset. After one of the mildest winters on record, this snowstorm took everyone by surprise. Farmers in the Mendips have been badly hit. Some have lost hundreds of newly born lambs.
Up until last night, we'd lost about 100. Now overnight, the snow's drifted up badly. You've got to be looking at probably double that figure. Until the snow goes, we can't really tell, but there's a lot of dead lambs out there.
High winds have led to drifting, 6 foot deep in places. Roads were closed as drivers struggled to make their way through.
All right, this time of the year we know that it's not going to hang around too long, but I think everybody's expectations have been built. But here on Mendip, we can play some nasty tricks on you. Certainly done that last night.
Even in areas that escaped the snow, gale force winds have caused thousands of pounds worth of damage. In Cheddar, this fallen tree destroyed 4 parked cars. In Devon, winds reached more than 65 miles an hour, forcing drivers to abandon their cars on Dartmoor. Several roads were closed around Oakhampton. Thousands of homes are still without power. Some people have had no electricity for almost 24 hours. Well, the forecasters say the worst of the snow is over, here at least for the moment. But what people around here are worried about now is what happens when this starts to thaw and the possibility of flooding. Anna.
John, thank you.